Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Petry Power Hour. I'm your host today, Matt Petry, and I'm welcoming in my guest for the day. It's the men's lead basketball beat reporter for Quinnipiac, Kevin Higgins. Kevin, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks so much for having me, Matt. I'm excited to get started.
Of course, and you know exactly what we're going to be talking about today. It's the Quinnipiac Bobcats men's basketball team, and it's been an interesting season for them. Right now, with 8 games left, they're sitting at the bottom of the MAC. What have your takeaways been for this season?
Well, right in the past few years, Quinnipiac basketball had been really high-powered offense. There's a player named Chase Young who even received some All-American votes last year, and they were led by a very efficient offensive attack, reminiscent of what head coach Baker Dunleavy had tried to draw up when he was an assistant at Villanova. This year, the script has completely flipped. Sitting at 5-9, 3-7 in the MAC. Defense had been the problem the past few years. This year, totally different. They're holding opponents to under 40% shooting, under 30% from 3, which is terrific. But right now, it is a real challenge for them to get 4 or 5 guys all clicking at the same time, and it's led to some really stagnant basketball. Right now they're not really scoring a lot of points per game, and of course defense wins championships, but you have to help them out a little bit. And right now, more often than not, the offense has let this team down.
Absolutely, and it's been hard to see, but do you believe that they can pick it back up? Do you believe they can still save their season?
Look, it's the MAC. That's the beauty of a mid-major conference like the MAC. It doesn't matter whether they don't win another game for the rest of the regular season. All that matters is that they have a good week in Atlantic City. Whether you go undefeated in the MAC or whether you go winless, there's going to be one bid 99 times out of 100. So when I look at Quinnipiac, I look at a team that people probably don't want to face in the MAC tournament. They have some very talented players. Jacob Bergoni just recently scored his 1,000th point. Former New York Mr. Basketball Savion Lewis. You look at Tyrese Williams. I know you love your Seth Pinckney, 7-footer who can block, terrific defensively.
After my own heart.
Rebounder. Oh yeah, still working on his offensive game. This team is any night. The Quinnipiac men's basketball team can come out and beat a MAC opponent any night. So I wouldn't give up hope or anything like that. It's been an immense struggle, but as I said, they just need to put it together for a good 4 games, and they have the potential to do that.
Before I let you go, who would you say is going to be the key to sparking that kind of run? Who's been impressive to you this season?
Yeah, so I want to see Savion Lewis get more involved offensively. As I mentioned, former New York Mr. Basketball, dealt with injuries a little bit, redshirt a year, and I feel bad for him because this is his first, this is already his 3rd year in the program, and it's his first full year. And when he is at his best, he is a catalyst for that entire offense. They're probably, I can count on one hand the amount of players in the conference that can guard him off the dribble. If his jump shot solidifies and if he just a little bit tightens up defensively, it's harder on him because he's undersized. But if he can tighten up a little defensively and if his jump shot comes around, then there could actually be some serious trouble for some of the higher seeds in the MAC come conference tournament time.
It'll definitely be exciting for Bobcats to see if Savion Lewis and the rest of the team can pick it up come playoff time. Kevin, thank you so much for joining me. That's all we have time for the Petry Power Hour. Stay safe, everyone, and see you next time.